The fasting and dreams that expose witchcraft.
There was one friend in particular who stuck out, and she was just doing the most. Yeah, like I see that the other ones were doing the thing, but this girl was just on a different level. Like she was really like coming for my life and for me. I found it very strange that I would have dreams of me being at her house a lot. It's not like her house was in the peripheral of my mind type thing. It was very out of sight, out of mind. So I found it very strange that whenever I would have dreams, she would be there, you know. And I also have dreams of her like showing me the things that she wants to do, like the plans, like she wants to buy a house, she wants to buy a car, she wants to do this and that. And some of the dreams that I would have also included dreams where someone was like giving me clothes to wear. Yeah, and in other dreams it was someone, what's that dream again? Oh yeah, like someone putting on makeup on my face, makeup or just something on my face, you know. And I came to realize that there's a very physical level of witchcraft. There are certain things that manifest in your life, such as stagnation, you know, retrogression, not moving forward. But there's also very physical things, because now I started to have breakouts on my skin a lot. My body would really ache a lot, and I would also like feel things moving in my body sometimes, like almost like maybe like something crawling, you know. Yeah, I would feel something like that on my body. Yeah, and I still did not know that there were people who were actually sending witchcraft attacks at me. So one of the other dreams that really stood out to me was a dream that I had where I saw this friend, quote unquote friend. It really seemed like there was a ritual taking place in the dream. I could tell that there was some type of person in charge, almost like a priest. It was a female, and there were other people present in the dream, but I remember quite clearly this girl being there, and she was holding me down, right? Like literally holding my body down. I couldn't move. I couldn't actually do anything in the dream. I tried to get up, but like I couldn't, and all I could see was just her just holding me down. And I could also just see the activity of rituals taking place in the background. And when I woke up from this dream, obviously I was very distraught, you know. And here's the thing that I also just want to highlight. How witchcraft works is that it tends to disorient how your mind works. So you end up kind of justifying a lot of things that just don't make sense. I think naturally, if someone has a dream about their friend, you know, basically holding them down while a ritual takes place in the background, naturally you would question that friend, you would question so much. But I think for me at that point in time, I still could not connect the dots that this girl was using witchcraft against me. It's almost like there was a veil over my eyes, you know. I was just very unconscious to the whole idea of Christians going through witchcraft. And what I actually thought is that, because I have an understanding of how familiar spirits work, and how generational curses tend to run through bloodlines through familiar spirits. So I just thought that it was, you know, a familiar spirit disguising as my friend in the dream. So you know how sometimes, let's say if you will dream of someone getting married or something like that happening, then it actually turns out it's not them but it's their cousin type thing. I thought the same vibe. I was like, okay, I can see this girl's in the dream, but I don't think it's actually her. I think the spiritual attack is coming from a different direction. I think this might be a generational curse, or a familiar spirit in the family, or, you know, some type of threat that the Holy Spirit is revealing to me. I do not have the maturity at that point to actually realize, no, it is that girl. That girl's doing that thing. After that dream, I had a series of dreams. And one of the first ones was that I dreamt of her really just almost, she was just planting things in my head, like literally like my actual hair, right? Like if I had a wig on, she would take it off. If I didn't have a wig on, she'd put a wig on me. Or she would just like braid my hair a lot. She'd like, you know, there was just like a lot of hair activities. And some other dreams like that I would have is like, if in the dream like I had just done my hair and I was like feeling myself looking pretty, like she was always very jealous. Like she would just like look at me like with like very jealous eyes type vibe. And one of the other dreams that I had is that she would just take my stuff, like my laptops, you know, my phone, my things would just go missing, and she would just take them. Yeah, so I would also have a lot of encounters in my dreams where I like my nails were being clipped, like my toenails were being clipped. I'd also have dreams where I was eating a lot. In my dreams, I would have dreams where I was swimming a lot. And the thing is, sometimes that water was actually very dirty. You know, like pond water. It was like very dirty water. So I understood that this is just not a good thing. So yeah, in that first year when the Holy Spirit revealed to me that this girl was doing this thing, I basically dreamt about her at minimum once a week. I don't even understand why I did not find that suspicious or fishy. I saw certain people that we knew, that we had in common, that would also do the same things in my dreams along with her. And separate to her, I would also just see very similar dreams of my other friends that were doing the same thing, but except they were not working with her. So basically the Holy Spirit revealed to me that this one friend was doing it, but that there were also other friends that were doing the same thing to me in their own capacity, like individually. And one of the dreams that I would have with the other friend is that, you know, like we would always be driving somewhere or going somewhere, but we would never actually like arrive at the destination. Or like she'd be saying, let's go this way, let's go this way, and like we keep going through like a maze. But like every single time I was with her in this dream, I would just hit like a brick wall at the end of like walking for hours and hours trying to come out of this maze. I would always just hit a brick wall. And the Holy Spirit really revealed to me that these things of my hair being clipped, nails, you know, going and just not reaching destination, the dreams of being in high school again, they're dreams that reveal so many things, you know, ranging from, you know, your glory. A woman's glory is in her hair. You know, if someone's cutting your hair, they're cutting your glory, they're cutting your influence, they're cutting your beauty, you know. And the dream about, you know, being in school is a dream that represents stagnation or retrogression, because it's showing you that in the realm of the spirits, you're actually like a few years behind from where you're supposed to be. And you know, the dream about the other friend that was just like leading me on roads that just led to dead ends, is just showing that my life was in cycles and cycles and cycles that just seemed like things would work out, but then when they're supposed to work out, they wouldn't. So I would just always hit a brick wall, you know. I would always just be ultimately faced with disappointment. And yeah, it was a very difficult thing to accept. And it took me that whole year. I had this dream about this girl, and occasionally I would see the other people that she did this thing with, but she was like frontline. The whole year I had this dream about this girl. It took the Holy Spirit saying to me again, go on another fast at the end of that year, right? Go on another fast. I think it was, I can't remember, like a 1 month or something. And I think it was another 3 month fast actually. I fasted a lot in that year. And when I went on that second really long fast, that's when the veil just collapsed. And that's when the Holy Spirit actually just reveals to me that this person is actively using witchcraft against you. And the smoking gun that made me realize this is that I had a dream